7:21 this morning, and we're talking about a very, very critical issue, adoption. Thousands of children in South Carolina need permanent, loving homes, and this morning, like we do every week, we're looking at what happens to the children who never find that forever family.
Yeah, there is one group of children that have great difficulty finding an adoptive family, and in this week's Waiting Child Watch, we are highlighting that group that often falls through the cracks. Sharon Stone has more.
13-year-old William wonders what it would be like to have a forever home.
How would it be if I could go to places, meet new people, and stay in a big house?
His 10-year-old brother Montel faces the same situation and knows what he would love to have in a permanent family.
Someone who has a dog?
But it isn't always easy for older children like these brothers. Experts say children ages 7 to 17 have more trouble finding an adoptive family than younger children.
Every file in my cabinet is a child that is waiting for a home.
Nicole Bowie is an adoption recruiter with a program called Wendy's Wonderful Kids. She's an advocate for older children, looking to get them out of foster care and into a permanent family.
And sometimes people get the misconception that, if I adopt an older child, they won't listen or I won't be able to raise them like I want to, and that's not the case at all, because these children want the chance to be a part of a family and they want to be loved just as much as anybody else does.
While families often look to adopt younger children, advocates point out older children need the same kind of structure a family offers.
What if they go off to college? Where are they going to come home to on breaks? What if they go out to buy that first car? Who's going to be there to tell them, no, do this and don't do that? They don't have that because they don't have that family structure.
Bowie sees firsthand what happens to the children that never find that family.
I've seen what it can do to kids who don't have that adoptive resource and who really want to have a family. And I've seen those who have aged out of foster care. And you could go down right now, and if you were to interview the city's homeless, I would promise you that maybe 1 out of 3 would have said they grew up in foster care or at some point were a former foster child.
In 2009, 600 children were adopted from foster care in South Carolina. William wants to be placed in an adoptive family with his younger brother. They are 2 of the thousands of children in South Carolina waiting to find that forever home.
Wow.
The difficulties they face.
Certainly.
Regardless, but it is something we've heard about, I think, for a long time, that people are more apt to want to adopt a baby.
A baby, yeah, and they forget about those older kids that are still out there needing those permanent homes.
Very important group of young people that need your help as well. And of course, if you'd like to learn a little bit more about the Waiting Child Watch segment and adoption in general, we do have